Good morning, my beautiful friends, and welcome at my YouTube channel. This is Marta here, and I am back to you with another video. Now, I know I said in my last video that I'm not gonna be spending any money on any supplies, but this is actually the subscription I have, and it's the only one subscription, and because I have it for years, I've decided I won't cancel it. So I'm using a free gift, which is this beautiful stamp set, which was included in Card Making and Papercraft magazine for this month. Before I start stamping those little images, I've choose pine branches with the pine cones. I'm just gonna cut them down to individual stamps, so it will be easier for me to plan my stamping. Before I will start embossing my images, I look through my scrap drawer and I choose a couple of bits in a white color, and now I'm trying to see what I could use for this project. At first I thought I will make this DL size card, but eventually I decided to go with a 5x7. This piece I'm gonna save for my next project. What I found in my leftovers was this piece of embossed pearl paper, and the embossing you see on it is a Creative Expression Eternity embossing folder. So now I will back to my forever loved stamping tool and I will start stamping my images. Once I will heat emboss them, I will fussy cut everything, and I'm thinking of putting everything into a wreath. For today's card, I've decided to go with a gold and brown color combination. So I'm just gonna be embossing those pine cones with a brown embossing powder. This one is actually coming from Stampedius, and then I will make the gold branches by using a wow embossing powder. I will have all the colors and all the supplies listed at my blog, so if you would like to check anything, just please go to my blog. It's dropoffsunshine.art, and you can check everything over there. I must admit, I really love this free gift included in a card making magazine for this month. It was just what I needed. I love those pine branches and the pine cones, and I think they just look so realistic and beautifully. I'm even thinking I will sit down one day when we're gonna be watching a movie or something, and I'm just gonna make a bunch of it to save them up for my next project. Now it's time to fussy cut everything. I must admit one thing to you. Back in the past, when I was start making the cards and I had this die cutting machine, I didn't really like to fussy cut anything. It was always because I thought that it doesn't look as nice and neat as die cut shapes. But now I am more and more enjoying those fussy cutting technique, and once everything is put together, you can hardly see all those imperfections which I was worried about before. Besides, using a scissors, it gives you such much more versatile. You can decide wherever you leave those little white edge, or you can cut everything directly right beside the edge. And to be honest, it's really relaxing, and you don't need any equipment for that. You can sit down whenever you're doing like watching television or beside the kitchen table and you are always ready to go. All you need is just your stamp images and a pair of scissors. Now I will be stamping my sentiment, and for that I've decided to use a red color embossing powder, and the sentiment you are seeing over there, it comes from a Stampedus company as well, and the set is called Christmas Wishes, and it's really nice sentiment which says, "It's Christmas, may yours be merry, and may the new year bring you happiness." I really love this saying, and I just think it looks beautiful. Once my sentiment is embossed, I will die cut it using the Crafter's Companion die, and I will mat it with a golden mirror cardstock. I love creating Christmas cards. I think the Christmas cards and the wedding are one of my favorites. But I do really enjoy any type of cards I'm making. And even though sometimes I'm getting that order from a customer saying like, "Oh, I would like card with this and that," and at first I'm not really keen to the idea, but after all, once I start creating it, I just start loving it somehow. And I think this is because I really do love what I'm doing, and this is such a blessing to being able to create. So I'm always trying to put all my heart into it, and I just love those times when at first I'm not really certain about something, but then once I start working on it, it's turned out beautifully, and it's just amazing to being able to give to someone something which will bring the smile on their face. This is the best feeling ever, and I just love it. And I'm actually curious, what is your opinion? Like, what type of a cards you are preferring to do it? Is there anything like you're not so keen on? And yeah, just let me know in the comment. I chose 2 thin strips of a red color cardstock to just give that tiny extra edge on the sides of my embossed panel. This will give a little extra interest to the card and this illusion of dimension, even though the panel itself will be glued flat to the card. Because that brown, red and gold were looking a bit plain on my card, I decided to add a couple extra branches in a green color. I embossed them with a fern green embossing powder from Ranger. And now it's time to start assembling everything. I will use double-sided foam tape to raise my sentiments, and then I will glue all these elements with a hot glue. As always, I would like to take a second to say a huge thank you to everyone who are here with me, who are watching my videos and leaving me a comment, and not only on YouTube but also on my other social medias. I am so thankful for all your support and your kindness, and this is amazing feeling when you can do something and other people appreciate that. And I just love you so much, and thank you with the bottom of my heart for everything you are doing for me. As being surrounded by my family and crafting, are two things in my life which brings me the biggest joy and happiness and make me feel so blessed in the life. And I just want to say to everyone that this feeling of gratitude, it works like a magnet. As more you feeling appreciate for the things you have, the more good things is coming your way. And this is one thing I've just noticed, that every day when I'm feeling so grateful, I'm just opening my eyes, I'm feeling thankful for everything I have and everything I am surrounded with, and the more and more good things are coming my way. And I wish the same blessing to all of you. Stay happy and be grateful for what you have, and the more good things will come your way. Thank you so much once again for watching my videos, and I am really looking forward to hear from you. What's the favorite type of cards you prefer to make, or maybe if there is any other hobbies you have, please share with me, because I am really curious to see what is the things which bring you joy and happiness in your life, and that maybe bring some inspiration for me as well and give me the idea for the things I could try. And if anyone wonder why I lower my voice at the end of this voiceover, it's just because it's nearly 6 a.m. and my son is start waking up, so I really want to finish recording that so I could start my day with him and just play and have a fun without thinking, oh, there's still something in my head I have to do and finish. So thank you so much, and I wish you all a wonderful day. Stay blessed, Marta. Oh, and at the end, I forgot to say that the last thing I'm doing on the card, I am adding some Nuvo crystal drops in a pale gold color. This is a wonderful finishing of the cards. Any cards, you just add couple drops and it really makes your card looking nice and beautiful. Thank you so much once again, and have a lovely day, Marta.